Hi anyone, I'm Luppi and we are playing some more Mario Minecraft. Watching our watching what we've done to the world spawn in. How are you guys this week? I somehow did something to my tongue. I don't know what it was, but one day it started feeling uncomfortable, like on the side towards the back. And it's something where as long as I don't notice it or move my tongue too much, it's fine. That was weird. The grass seems like it's shimmering. Does it always do that? Have I never noticed that? I don't... Maybe it always does that. I don't know. In any case, I don't know what I've done with my tongue. I don't know if you can sprain your tongue. I know it's a muscle, but I don't think it's that kind of muscle. In the same way, like, I don't think you can sprain your heart. I know you can strain your heart, but they're different terms, use different... Yeah, I feel like... Am I dumb? That seems visually different to me. Maybe that's on me. Okay, whatever. I don't know, it seems like it's shimmering when I'm moving. Maybe that's an eyesight thing. Maybe I need new glasses. I'm having a stroke. I'm reaching the end of my life. I've passed my expiration date. It all started with the tongue, and now it's my brain. But no, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I probably just bit it in my sleep or something stupid, or... I don't know, maybe I, like, scraped it while eating crackers? I don't know, I did get a cracker in a weird area. Okay. Trees are falling apart. Neat. So I guess we'll see if it looks different to you guys, or to me while I edit. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe it's just... I did spend a lot of time playing, like, PC Minecraft, like Java. So maybe it's just, my eyes are used to the default Minecraft stuff. And all the things I've been doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wandering around, kind of yammering. I honestly don't want to go back to the nether. I know, I want to finish this project, but at the same time, like, I'm kind of over it a little bit. Last week, while working on a different project that's not YouTube related, a non-Luppi related project, I was doing research, and it kept leading me to, 3D models of Cobblemon Pokemon, or Pokemon from the Minecraft mod Cobblemon, and that got me interested in playing Cobblemon. And apparently, it was a lot easier to set up mods than it was like 10 years ago. So on a Mac, I don't know. Like, I feel like the last time I tried was a billion years ago. And there weren't good options. I don't know, maybe there were and I just am dumb. But I didn't really get into it. Or maybe there was a different issue. All I know is I never really got to play mods with Minecraft before. But I got them set up. And I was playing Cobblemon, and that was a bad idea. Like, I enjoyed it. It's pretty neat. But, I don't know. I've spent too much time, so now I'm behind on a lot of things, and I've completely forgot about other projects. I don't even remember why I was looking up 3D... I remember why I was looking up 3D models. Okay. No, that's a lie. I remember. I found multiple sites that will print off, 3D models if you bring the 3D files to them. and then give your what sizes you want and what kind of materials and colors and whatever. So I was kind of like price comparing certain things, and I was not looking up Pokemon. That would be kind of nice. It'd kind of be a way to fill in the gaps in my collection for Pokemon figurines, but no, it's a different kind of project. But I was interested in the 3D model ease of printing or whatever. It's been a long time since I made it's been a long time since I've like messed around with Rhinoceros or anything. Since art school. When I was using Rhinoceros, which is a 3D modeling software, it was free on the Macs because it was still like a demo. It was still basically like it wasn't a working product yet. But shortly after I graduated, it became the full version. Hey, we do have a treasure map. What the heck is this? We're just gonna goof off. Okay. So that means where's the X? Does that mean I somehow already got the... Oh. Was the buried treasure here? Oh, okay. Interesting. But that's not what I want either. We need an axe. And we need to get that out of my face. And where'd we put all the wood? I don't remember. It's been a while. I am not prepared. I apologize. Oh, there's some wood. Cool. But this isn't all of it. This is not what we need. We need... That's stone. That's wood. Okay, cool. What are you? You're random stuff, and you are also empty. Awesome. Cool. I don't know if I'm gonna regret doing this, but we're gonna try anyways. And we're going to have fun doing it. Okay, so spruce are the normal plankety dinks. Okay. We probably want all the planks we can grab. Birch. Huh. What does birch look like? Oak planks. Okay. Huh. I feel like we'll probably want a few of everything. just to be safe. We grabbed oak. We'll probably want... Wait, this is still oak? Oh, it's planks. Okay. I gotcha. And then we have birch. Okay. I'm on top of things. I know what we're doing now. Allegedly. But yeah, Cobblemon. I really enjoyed it. Spent too much time this week. Like, literally every moment I could spare, I did spare. So, that's not ideal. Yeah, I assume if the treasure map isn't leading us to the ship itself, then what it wants us to do is... I don't know. Doesn't seem like a place to hide a treasure chest. I was a little excited, but no, that's just the ship. Okay. This is kind of fair, though. I kind of did want to see how the ship actually looks underneath. Actually has a keel. That's cool. I know some ship things, not enough. I've never I've never been on a real one. I've been on boats, but never a ship. What we are doing here is just posing some of this, I guess. I don't know. Making it look a little less beached. I assume... yeah. So yeah, my assumption is like underneath this ship there's a chest, allegedly. So that's cool. That's neat. I don't know. I mean, it's not like we can't get it. Nothing's stopping me. Other than my own willpower, I guess. My own determination. Let's see, we've got... I just want to jump in, but I don't think we can. Okay, let's use some wood. There we go, we got a little plank. Now we can actually feel like we're boarding the ship. Hooray. And then what else do we need? We need to eat. I got out of bed to eat, and then I had to go back to bed. Okay. I'm all spun around. I really appreciate this thing in Minecraft where you can only do one thing at once. I get that. I understand. There's priority in commands. I get it. I definitely do. But it's still... Are these brewing stands? Yeah, okay. That's fair. I never noticed those before, I guess. You see, we got a bunch of efficiencies and yeah, Cobblemon. I'm playing this way later than I usually would, simply because I got way too into playing Cobblemon, and now I'm behind on everything. Which isn't a fun way to be. But it is the way I am right now. Unfortunately. So I apologize. If I seem out of it, if I seem a little harried, if I'm not in my best condition. And some of that also is just the tongue thing, and I don't know, it's just been a weird week, I guess. A weird sleep-deprived. I need torches. We're not digging under this thing without torches. Do we have coal? Coal. And we do have sticks. I know we have sticks because I grabbed them myself. Cool. And that's nice and convenient. Just hold down a button, let it... and do whatever. Okay. And then what we are going to do is oh, we did have some. Okay. I don't know. Also, if we're going to do the treasure chest stuff, we don't need all this wood, unfortunately enough. That's a shame. I need to get my priorities straight, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll do what we can. layer by layer. And I'm gonna be really upset if it turns out we already found the treasure. If the treasure was just pointing to the ship, that'll kind of bum me out. But I wanna believe that it's actually real buried treasure. Somewhere under here, in a chest. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, duh. Well, look at that. The whole time we could have had extra diamonds. And TNT. I don't know what the heart of the sea is, but that's cool. And we could have breathed underwater. Nice. Okay. Let's get that chest. Sweet, free chest. Okay. Very nice. So it looks like the ships are made out of a lot of steps. Oops, wrong thing. Let us get rid of all the sandstone. And where's all the rock as well? We don't need the cobble. I mean, at one point it was just stone, but you know, we don't need it. Not where we're going. Cool beans. And then we get rid of all that sand. Put it all back. I am gonna kind of miss... I do like having a plank. But at the same time, I also appreciate having a beach ship. That's kind of cool. I do appreciate that. If you guys want to see me excavate, if we want to excavate the entire ship, hit me up. Tell me that's what you want, and maybe we'll do it. It's not what I want, but you know, if it's what the people want, then I guess I'll acquiesce, maybe. And we probably should have filled in this tunnel with sand before, but that's fine, it's okay. It's a little dark and dreary in here, but that's okay as well. Like that? Looks pretty much back to normal, right? That looks fine. And we did discover this, so that's cool. So now, so we don't completely forget about that. I don't know what we have to do, right? I guess we probably should have put that back in the ground, but oh well. We also got some TNT. Oh wait, we should probably be putting stuff where... Come on, with me. And then that's fine. That's coming with me. Okay, and what else do we want? Do we have any leather? I know that's a random thing to ask. I feel like we do. I feel like we should have leather somewhere. Is it in our... There we go. And then we got some more sticks. That's right. And then where is... Not a door. Oh, there it is. Not that. Not that. Oh, we need wool. Oh, that's painting. There we go. And then that can go there. I don't know what the heart of the sea does. If you guys know and you're like slapping your head like, man, this guy plays Minecraft, like, tell me. Make me feel dumb. It's okay. I'm an adult. I always feel dumb. You know how stupid I feel filling out a form and being like, I don't understand what it's asking me because does it mean this thing, which is the obvious conclusion, or does it mean potential other reading of what it says, which nobody would ever assume, but you know, I am right now. I don't know. It's not a way to be. But yeah, it looks like the ship's made out of planks, and then how wide is the ship? So it's 9 across fully and 7 internally, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7, 9. Okay. Like, how long is this ship? I don't know. It's pretty long, I would say. What were we doing? Oh yeah. Item thingy. So we don't, oh yeah, you know what, let's fill this in so it actually looks somewhat decent, right? It's fine. Nothing bad ever happens to Luppi. It's gonna be okay. Not like we have to go too far. It's just a little small map. Fine. Take me away from where I want to go. Okay. Can we fill in that top corner, please? Boop. It's amazing how the... Okay. It's amazing to me how the Mario... like, just the Mario theme, like all the Mario flavor makes this game a lot less scary. Like, I was thinking about it, I was pretty scared to go into the Nether in Cobblemon. But I am not scared of the Nether at all. To be fair though, like, if I die, I'm probably gonna lose my Pokedex and all the Pokeballs I have. Which is not a good thing. Like, I don't know. I guess like the dangerous thing is with Cobblemon and probably Pixelmon too, is that it combines the addicting elements of... Okay. Yeah. It combines the addicting elements of Minecraft, but it has the grind of Pokemon. Whether it's like trying to collect them all, level them up, catch them all. Like, it definitely has a lot of different... Alright, we've probably gotten our map full at this point. Let's go back. We'll check on it. We'll check on it once we get back to the old airship. Oh. But yeah, I was enjoying it. I was definitely, it's been a while since I've been like, can't put down the game, addicted to a game, so I appreciate that. At the same time, as an adult, like, I hope you guys are younger and you don't have to appreciate this yet. When you're an adult, you have responsibilities, and those responsibilities determine, like, everything you do, pretty much. Okay. Is that actually the direction this whole thing is? I guess. But when we were looking at it, it was this way, right? Huh. Weird. It's kind of an abstract piece of art, isn't it? Okay. We got the Cheshire map dealt with. Okay. Alright. Can't eat. Okay. I am... What the heck was that? Okay, fireworks star. Okay. I see. Alright. And the interior of this is like 3, which is really small. I was making a boat. I'd like it to be a little bigger. So we did do a lot of cool stuff. I'm just taking things willy-nilly at this point. I don't know if I'll need them or not. We're probably going to regret not having... I don't know, what are we gonna regret? I don't think we'll regret anything. We've got a fair amount of everything. I'm gonna want some dirt or sand though, I think. Oh, this is all full of wood as well? Well, how... Wow. Neat. Okay. I was looking for dirt or sand. Okay, we got dirt. Didn't we have more? We have one more piece of dirt. Okay. That's it. I guess we lost all of it. Of course, I would also... Nah, the gravel... Nah. Oh hey, chests. Let's see, I'll take... Take 2. I don't want to take too many. And then... Anything else we might need? Well, if we do, we'll come back. We'll come back. I wish I would have left my other computer on, because I actually had instructions on how to make ships. On a little image I saved from the internet. I'm not gonna remember how to do this stuff. How long is this? Actually, how long is the interior? About 10? 10 by 4? Okay. That's neat. Let's go back and do something new. I am not that good at building, and we've never made a ship before, so we'll see how this goes. But you've seen the houses I make. They're decidedly not artistic at all. So we'll see how we do. Yeah, I already asked you guys how you're doing. I already said how I'm doing. I wish I would have done more this week. At the same time, it's like I really enjoyed all the Cobblemon I played. I'm gonna just keep saying Cobblemon, but it is kind of neat. I will say that. Like at first, it's a little tough because you don't have anything to catch Pokemon. You don't have anything to heal your Pokemon. You don't even have a Pokédex. But once you start getting stuff, it becomes a lot more forgiving. Like, I don't know, the first thing I really pushed to get done was getting a Pokédex and making Pokeballs. And then I've been lately the last thing I did, the last big achievement was making a healing machine. That took some doing. Gotta get diamonds, gotta get gas tiers, gotta get revival herbs, which are a Cobblemon item. Pretty sure they're probably a Pokemon item. Like, I don't know, it's a lot of doing. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to record Cobblemon at all. The computer I play it on cannot handle playing a game like Minecraft and recording from OBS at the same time. That sucks. But, let's see, what's the big but? But, like, the newer Macs, like the Mac Mini and the newer iMacs and stuff, can be connected to each other through OBS and record sound. So that's pretty cool, because the old ones, the ones I have, they cannot. You connect them to each other, and they will not display sound. You only get to display the image. Like, there are workarounds, but they're always a pain in the butt. Here is about where I want to be, maybe. And we're just gonna make a basic ship. I say a basic ship. We're going to probably... You know what we need? We need a way down. I am ashamed I didn't think of that before. Do we have buckets, right? We have a bucket. Even if it's not on us, we do have a bucket. That's what we're gonna grab. We're gonna grab a bucket. I wish I was more prepared. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm having one of those dreams where I've been back in like high school giving a presentation or looking for a report that I don't have and like panicking. And also I don't have any clothes on and the bus is right here and I'm outside and where's all the stuff I need to shove in my backpack? You ever have a day like that? I don't think I ever have, but I have had days where I like woke up like 5 hours late and it's like, okay, I guess I'm missing school, or okay, I guess I'm not doing whatever I needed doing. Well, nobody called me at work, so I guess I'm not going to work today. Fun times. That doesn't usually happen, but sometimes it does. And you can't beat yourself up too much about it. I choose to not beat myself up about it. Can we have more bucket? Yeah, okay, I'm being a silly Billy. There we go, quick move is what I want. Yeah, if there's any real awkward long pauses, that's just because I'm yawning and I'm trying to yawn very quietly. Oh, I ran out of the ability to run. Okay, now we are full steam ahead. Yeah, my starter in Cobblemon was Trico. I didn't have any real reason why I picked him over the other ones. Although in hindsight, the fact that he can learn false swipe is really great. He's been an asset in catching stuff. Kind of sucks whenever we fight something that's like ground or rock or steel or ghost, but hey, against almost anything else, he is a real godsend. Where were we? We were on that piece, weren't we? Yeah. And here we go. Upsy doodle. Upsy daisy. I feel like if we go all the way, that's too high, right? I mean, I don't know, what is too high? Like, isn't the, what's the sky border at? You know, what's the... It's probably okay. This is fine. And then we want... Plankadoo, right? For now, at least. And I'm... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not... We're not going to be making a little boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Making a big ship. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, what? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not gonna be too big. Like, we don't want it to be so big that, it becomes a pain to deal with, you know, in terms of building more, or building all the stuff around it. But I do want a ship that's big enough where we don't have to worry about it being too small. I feel like, and I love our airship, but it's a little cramped, you know, we've been... Okay, thank you, game. Thank you, me. I picked the wrong thing. That's fair, that's fine. We're gonna unintentionally fall to our doom, aren't we? It's fine, it's okay. We got a very beautiful view. That's all we need. Yeah, my party right now is... I got Skeptile, my Trico evolved twice. And then I am using a Slowpoke. I managed to evolve it into Slowking. And I was keeping him just because he knew Yawn, so we could make other Pokemon fall asleep. But if I could find another easy peasy, like someone with Hypnosis or a Pokemon with the, what's the grass move that like always works that makes Pokemon fall asleep? Whatever that one is. It's not Sleep Powder, is it? I feel like there's a different one that has a better chance of working. And then we've got an Ampharos, the evolution of Mareep and Falafi. And I'm always a big fan of Ampharos. Ampharos? I actually don't know how to pronounce that. This is why I wanted to use sand. It's gonna be a pain getting all that dirt back. Oh well, you know what we'll do? We'll probably just we'll get ladders and we'll ladder our way up and then we'll just tear everything down bit by bit. Oh, we are above the clouds though. That's beautiful. Oh, I don't have any more. Okay. That's fair. No, that's not what I wanted to do. How could I do that? You know what? Why not? Nope, we do not need to. We don't need to turn them all into stuff. Okay. All right. We'll get our base done, and then we will probably place our water bucket. Go down and see if we can't recollect the the blocks we dropped, and then we'll do our best. I would like the dirt though. We're probably going to need it at points in setting this stuff up. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah. Why did you do that? Okay. Grabbed that one. Good. Might be too big. Might be a little too big. At the same time, like, what's the harm? Watching it go down. It's fair, it's fine. Oh wow. Wait. They got me. Okay. We are sleeping. And then also I am grabbing ladders, probably. We have ladders, right? We have not enough ladder. Okay. Do we have sand, though? Can I get a boosty boost with stuff? Okay, that's not enough either. I guess turning all that sand into glass wasn't a smart idea. Blah, 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 blah. Where is sticks? Where did I put sticks? We used up all the sticks. Goodness gracious, I'm floundering. Okay, we still have some stick. That's good. That's great. There we are. That's good enough. That'll take us where we need to go. And then let's get all the way where we need to be. We've got... We gotta get there and get our stuff. I'm gonna be really upset if we lose all that wood. I'm gonna drown. Hey, buddy. I hope you can't swim. Oh, there's a friend. You're in my way. Yeah, I don't care. Get out. We all gotta do what we gotta do. I'm feeling the panic. I want my stuff. And honestly, if we didn't croak, then it wouldn't have been that bad to get to appreciate the free trip back home and look at all our stuff. Or not look at all our stuff, look at the ship. Take a good old gander and remember another detail or two. Unfortunately, that's not how this is gonna go. We are in a mad dash back to the whatever. But who knew spiders would climb up water and knock us to our doom. That's kind of funny. It's funny after the fact. It's not funny while we're actually living it. But it is kind of funny after the fact. I'll grant it that. Hey, at least we can tell where we were. More or less. Jeez, that's high. That might be too high. Like... Well, aren't you glad we blocked this off, though? So that all of our random stuff that got swept away can't get swept away too far. I also greatly appreciate that a lot of this stuff just has to hang around. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's a shame. Hey, we've got one spot open. Okay. Doing a final sweep, because you never know. Sometimes things get flung a little bit further away than you'd expect. Hopefully that's everything. Alrighty, let's either get busy moving on, or I'm still looking. I'm a very paranoid. Of course, the wood we dropped. And what about that other piece? Is it... Maybe it was. Maybe it's one of them we already collected. Or maybe it's gone forever. Okay. Enough of that goofy stuff. Okay. Going up. And then also... Oh, this isn't gonna work because we're too close. Thanks, ladders. What a way to be. What a way to be. But we do have it figured out. Oh yeah, we gotta do this bit by bit. Okay. Things we do. Things we do to make a weird project. We're gonna need a lot more. We're gonna need a lot more sand whenever we do this again to do the underside. Alright, we are in the sky zone. I think we're in the all clear to... Heck yeah. And now I can just do that. I can recollect all my ladders. We can recollect all our dirt. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. To be fair, if I remembered the we could have just done it the other way too, where we just dig the wood panel out from the center and just go down. But how many of you guys would like to bet that I would screw it up and we'd just fall to our doom? And well, that would be fun. That would be funny. It would also be pretty terrible to live through. An experience. And not an ideal situation. Let's not do that. Alrighty, and that's all the wood. So we did miss some ladders, and that's okay. And then the sand's there, but we can get the sand at any point. We can get it at any point, hooray. Should probably put some things away just so we don't have... Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? I am acting like we don't have chests in our hands. Yep. Okay. Up we go. Yeah, that's right. That's the kind of sound we want to hear. Bum 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 bum. Okay. And then we got our bucket still, right? Yeah, we got everything. Okay. So right now we're just gonna put this up here for no real reason. And then we do need to get rid of these two things as well. And honestly, the pickaxes are probably kind of pointless. And I guess we slayed a spider, so that's cool. Or it slayed itself after it defeated us. More than likely that's what happened. And then, so we don't get the dark oak and the spruce mixed up, we're just gonna do it up like that. And then... How? How? Why? Okay. Down we go. Speed diving. I'm guessing that piece of wood went somewhere. Where did it go? Or did I already pick it up and I did this for nothing? Okay. Alright. Upsy doodle. And also we have to do one other thing. And you know, we should have done one other thing. Where we, yeah, we're gonna put torches so we don't accidentally... Also, so it's easier for you guys to see as well. That's nice. Look at that. That actually looks kind of neat. Imagine how it's gonna look when it's all... When it actually has lava and stuff. That's gonna be a beautiful sight. Or at least this looks beautiful to me. I don't know how it looks to you guys. It might not. Like, I don't know. This is pretty scenic. If only we didn't have all that HUD stuff in the way, huh? Okay. There we go. And for now, let's bucket as well. Also, we do not need ladders. until we do. We're gonna need them at some point, right? Who knows? We're gonna need them to get down. Okay. I'm gonna regret doing that, but you know what? It's fine. Can't get anywhere by regretting what you've done. Yep, yep. Okay, cool, cool. And then. Nice. More dirt. There we go. Okay. We're not going all the way down just for dirt. Okay. Game face, let's keep doing it up. Yeah, what was I talking about in terms of Cobblemon? My starters are Ampharos. Or not starters, my team is Skeptile, Slowking, Ampharos, Rapidash, and a Surfetched. I haven't decided who's going to be my 6th. It's not a hard, I guess it is kind of a hard choice actually. I don't know, I don't really have any Pokemon that I feel that strongly about, I guess. Like, there's a lot of good ones. I just don't have anyone picked out. But yeah, I recently evolved in Alakazam. Been really making a lot of use out of the... In Cobblemon, you can evolve traded Pokemon by 2 ways. You can either actually find someone and trade with them, or at least I assume you can trade with people. You might not be able to. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually a mechanic to trade with people. So I might be wrong about that. There may be no trading at all. But you can use an item called a link cable. And assuming your Pokemon has all the other prerequisites filled in, such as if it needs a King's Rock, like Slowking, or if it needs this or that, then it'll evolve. And another thing I really appreciate about Cobblemon is if a Pokemon learns a move, you can make it learn that move for goodsies anytime you want. Like, it's not a... Oh, I don't want that to happen. Please don't. Why? I guess we'll have to do it off the side. Of course, of course. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Cool, cool. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to learn how a ship is made. That's the information we're lacking. Okay. I can't see. That's a guy. He's waiting to get me. They always are. Hey, buddy. And we're probably gonna want a bed, actually, too. Yeah, I hear you. But you didn't get me, so, suck it. If there's one thing the movies I watched as a kid prepared me for, it's a cruel world where people are all too happy and all too willing to call you Four Eyes. I have never been called Four Eyes in my life, and I've been wearing glasses since I was like 7. 7 or 8? Since I was in the 1st grade, whatever age that is. I don't know. I've been wearing glasses for a long, long time. Oh, hey, there's a guy in a suit. Okay. Boop. Alrighty. And then. Yeah, oh, we got up too early. Okay. That happens, I guess. I pressed a button. And things didn't happen. Okay, let's go back to the ship and actually pay attention to it. Yeah, it's really weird playing the Java version of Minecraft after so long. Because Council and Bedrock are both very different animals. So it's nice in some ways, and it's like, well, this is why I have some weird little quirks. Like, I appreciate how in Java, like, the Endermen will, like, keep trying to get you. They won't teleport away, so it's a little easier to get their drops. Whereas in the Council version in Bedrock, it's a little harder because they teleport everywhere. They love to teleport away. Like, I appreciate me some aggressive Endermen. Blinded with rage at the audacity that you'd have to, like, strike them, or look at them, or talk about their wife. Oh well. You know me, I'll crap talk anyone. Especially if they've done nothing for me lately. That's a terrible attitude. Don't be like that. It's okay if people don't do anything for people. It's fine. So, yeah. I am kind of picking up what it's throwing down, but I'm also not really. Because this part of the ship is all the same size, right? This is all the whatever. And only 2. That's a little claustrophobic. So I think I'd like to go 3. Okay, so it's literally just an oak plank. Okay. I can do that. Okay. That's fair. And these are glass panes. They're not actually, right? They're not the, or maybe they are a block. I can't tell. Is that dimensional or is that not? Weird. Okay. And then, okay, so yeah, the caboose part is after this part. And this part is... Actually, we might not have made it long enough. Like, look. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's really like 11. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, who needs a crafting table? To be fair, this crafting table should be. There we go. That's better. It's a small thing, but it has been bothering me this entire time. I wish I could take screenshots with my brain and remember how this stuff is set up. But that's just not how my brain's set up. Okay, and the final one will have a bunch of ladders. Okay. And yeah, that is just a glass block. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know how far we're gonna get making the ship, and I'm probably, next time, we're going to keep the other computer open, and we're just gonna have the instructions, and we're going to use those to finish our ship. That's unfortunate. I haven't gotten anywhere in terms of rambling about how much I enjoy Cobblemon, or my experience with it. I feel like I've made it very clear that I've enjoyed this Minecraft mod. And I haven't really done a good job of talking about why I've liked it or my own experiences. Like, at first it is really rough. I've said that before. But it really is. I felt like it was unfair because my Pokemon were constantly getting knocked out in like one hit and stuff. But once you evolve them and get them up to a decent level, like, I feel like things start to kind of round out in a fair way. But yeah, I'm not done with my Cobblemon adventure. Maybe depending on how I feel about it. I might play Pixelmon next. I know that there are people, especially the Pixelmon community, that are a little weary of Cobblemon because it doesn't have all the Pokemon and it doesn't really do much to change the Minecraft like format. Like, Cobblemon is basically just Minecraft with Pokemon, which is okay, you know, if that's what you want, that's fine, right? And like, I do appreciate that they do try to make it so that all the Pokemon are like voxel based, even if they're a little more detailed than other Minecraft mobs. Like, at least they kind of look like they belong, so that's cool. Alrighty, so we made it up here. We're gonna want to collect the water again, aren't we? Because we're going to do a thing, a thingity thing. Where is the water bucket? And we do not want to trap ourselves on this on this flying ship, or make it so we can't get back up. That would be unfortunate. So there's two things I want to make a note of. One, we did not make the planked floors like our other ones were, and that's unfortunate. But that's okay, because we can do a thing. Oh, I'm gonna regret doing a thing, aren't I? It's fine. It's a temporary thing, so it's okay. And we made room before, so it's okay. It's okay. Where is our oak planks? Probably should have gotten rid of the one piece of dirt. It's fine. It's okay. These go together. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go in a different way. What is this? A game that actually allows you to build stuff? Nice. So So we are going to spend a lot more wood, but we are going to make a ship. Gosh darn it. Okay. Whatever. And then gonna have to use a lot more planks. This will probably affect how it looks, if we're being honest, on the outside, but we'll adjust. Life's all about adjusting. And then let's see where. Nope. Gosh darn it. I'm usually not good at remembering the controls, but I'm especially bad after playing it on the PC. It's just the keyboard is so intuitive, kinda. I don't know. I'm not really that good at like keyboard and mouse games. I just wasn't one of those kids. I've always had a controller. I really do appreciate the being above the clouds though. That is pretty cool. And then this one is just to make it equal to what we would have. And then we will have to do a thing to make it equal or greater if we want it to be greater. Like, you know, I appreciate the hold we had, but let's have a better hold, shall we? A little bit bigger. Oh, and you know what we need to do? Once, as it becomes nighttime, that I'm remembering we should probably do? We should probably torch this stuff up. Even though I don't think anything's gonna spawn up here, you never know. You never know. And it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, and this is 3, and this is 3. Okay, cool. Having an odd number will help us out. Otherwise, how are we supposed to make a mass? Although I suppose we just make a big one then, I suppose. That would be the way. Okay. Do I have enough wood to do... probably enough wood to do another layer. I need to start paying attention. I haven't been, and that's been kind of a downfall on us, hasn't it? And then I want to say, wasn't the ceiling of the actual one like just little planks? Like it wasn't actual like full blocks. It was like the little slabs, right? I don't remember. I didn't like that though, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't a fan. Because it means when you place stuff on them, they kind of float. So if I were to put a ceiling down, it would have to be like that. Okay. And then we don't have any... Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Good. Keep using up all the... This is why we've got it, right? Okay. And we may have to get rid of all this at some point, but for now, I think this should be okay. It'll be fine. Can't wait until we're can't wait until we're beautifying this whole thing and we have to sand our way up and around. Dang, what a way to be. If only we had scaffolding. If only, right? Oh well, that's life. But yeah, like the world in Cobblemon that I'm working in, living in, playing in, it's like the spawn point is Savannah, but it's surrounded by like bamboo jungles and then like tall mountains. I forget what they're called. Like the big old mountain hill things that have emeralds sometimes. Whatever those are. It's a pretty wild place. I managed to explore a little further and find an ice place though, and that was kind of cool. Like it was nice seeing all the ice Pokemon. Like I don't know their names because I haven't played any of the newer Pokemon games. I've stopped playing like X and Y. So I don't know what the like little iceberg Pokemon is. Or I knew Spheal and like Seal. I know those guys. But like the little like ball whale thing, like what's that? I don't know. I didn't catch the little ball whale thing. I got chased by a polar bear. But I did manage to catch the iceberg Pokemon. And I tried catching a snowflake Pokemon, but it wasn't having it. It was wasting too many of my great balls, so oh well. If I had gold, I'd make more ultra balls if I had more gold, but I don't have any gold. Unfortunately. I found some when I went to the Nether, but I didn't really have the time to smelt it. I was more focused on making a healing machine. This is nice. It's gonna speed up my game flow a lot because I kind of was stuck just waiting for Pokemon to naturally, in Cobblemon and also in Pixelmon I hear, or read or whatever, your Pokemon will naturally recover from healing after a while, but it takes forever. And they'll also like regain HP over time. Well, in Cobblemon they'll go all the way up to like full HP on their own, whereas in Pixelmon they'll only go to like a quarter. I don't know. It's not that much health. And then I ran into a Shedinja, you know, the Pokemon with 1 HP, and I threw a ball at it without fighting it, thinking like, oh yeah, it's gonna catch because it only has 1 HP, and like, nope, it doesn't. And it's like, oh, you gotta use something better than a Great Ball, and you probably gotta put it to sleep or paralyze it. And now we are stuck on top of a a flying box. Go us. Yeah, that's gonna be painful, isn't it? My chest. Let's put the chest down and just keep stuff in it, I guess. For now. If we need to, just stuff we gotta get rid of. Stuff we don't need so far, right now. I feel like that's everything, right? And we're going to need a crafting table. It's unfortunate, but it's true. We need that. Turn all of our oak planks into whatevers, and we will think about maybe making some more stairs. Where would stairs be? Oh, right there, of course. Wow, that eats up a bunch. Okay. I mean, we can always get more wood. Oh, I'm a silly Billy. Okay. And you know, I am a silly Billy because, oh hey, that worked. Right? It worked. Good, good, good. Beautiful. And I don't actually know how all of this is gonna work, but at the very least, I'm pretty sure it was above most of what we considered like the actual body of the ship. We'll just do that, and we'll hope it works out. And if it doesn't, then we'll just have to get rid of a few steps. Step by step. Okay. And now I don't remember what else we need to do. Like, we are gonna have to... I feel like at this point, the most important thing would be actually making the back part and the front part, and then doing the bottom, and then doing the top. I think that's kind of the order of operations here. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the... Wait, if we're doing it from the front, then it's fine if we just... There we go. Okay, it's all the way at the bottom now. Okay. Weird, it kind of like... filled out. Oh, that one's going away. Weird, okay. Interesting, that's kind of fascinating. Just, it's taking its sweet time. And gravity. Am I right? You know, the weird thing is, with how small this world is, I don't think the Nether is actually that much smaller than the world. It might be a little bit. Like, I'm sure it is actually. I'm sure it's actually a little bit smaller. But it's not that much of a time difference, you know? To be fair, we don't actually have a straightaway. Oops, I went into fire. I'm burning to death. Ouchie, ouchie me. That's not gonna lead out. And that's the direction, right? That's the direction I need to go. Yeah, like, in Cobblemon, the Nether is a little intimidating. And I think it's just because I haven't been there yet. But, like, here, I'm just running around being a ding-dong. And, like, sometimes it gets intimidating. But I feel like I've been here enough. And also, like, the Mario stuff just isn't scary. Oops, I'm an idiot. Cool, we survived once again. Okay. Would have had a better trip just running. Oh well. It is what it is. We do what we can. Oh dear, I've fallen again. Okay, let's let's inspect the ship, huh? Once again. So, from what I can see, this is, oh wait. Okay, yeah. So, can I? No, I can't. Okay. I was hoping I could. I was hoping I could open up some stuff so I could see it. But no, that's not how that's gonna work. Okay. So from this window, we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay. So from here, it's just... So it does end right before. Gotcha. And then this actually goes on a little bit beyond. Okay. Interesting. And actually... Okay, and there's an outer layer. Okay. I'm kind of picking up what I'm seeing now. Still not... I need images. I need images I can look at. Oh my goodness. I am a silly guy. And like, I do appreciate the planks in some ways because like they do, you get this little border, whatever. But at the same time, like, I'm not a fan. I like being able to put stuff down. Like, the dogs don't float, that's good. But everything else does. Like, that's obnoxious. I don't like that. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Although I guess we could use a little bit more of the spruce, I guess. I guess, yeah. And then... I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna go full decorative with this or not. I haven't decided. I do appreciate some of this stuff, but at the same time, like, kind of pointless, isn't it? Kind of... Although, like, we gotta remember, this door would not be here. In a real boat. That was added. This one, I think we also added, but, you know, it makes sense to have one here. And maybe it was like this. Maybe this was the way it was. I don't know. I feel like we've got a good start, but I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit more research and figure things out. Like, I don't know. I'm definitely not on top of the ball here. And that's okay. That's fine. You know, you can't always have your A game. We all have our aptitudes, whatever. But at the same time, like, I do feel a little bad. We haven't really gotten much done. At the same time, like, it's okay. We all gotta start somewhere. And once we've gotten a few of these built, like, it'll get faster, right? We can be an assembly line of our own flying airships. To me, that's the real way to kind of have an expansive port, is to have a bunch of airships that are kind of connected to each other. You know, like traditional Mario Koopaling airship style. Flying platforms and things that shoot at you and, you know, just random garbage that's just supposed to be unpleasant. Where's our flying brick? Where's our freaking arc? Yep, I don't see it. I don't see it. I see sand. I see it now. Hooray. Oh, I wasn't seeing sand. I was seeing water. Okay. Now I see sand. Oh, I understand why you can't run. Don't. You're gonna be a jerk about this. Okay. You have both signed your death warrants. There you go. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Buddy. I'm up here. Okay. And you know, we should probably torch this up too a little bit. For now, at least. Still think that's a pretty good view. Okay, let's do a thing real quick. I don't really know the positioning of everything yet, so we're not gonna even bother putting fence posts yet. We don't need to worry about fence posts yet, gates and whatever. We can just do this up like this so far, and then I don't know. This is not. I mean, it's something. It's a good start, but it's not enough. Unfortunately. So what we'll do next time is we'll come back with an actual boat plan. An actual schematics we can peruse. And then we will finish this up. And then we will, probably the time after that, we will aggressively attack the Nether and get that done. So I think for the next 20 minutes, I too will mine the Nether. Since I said we wouldn't do it, and then we ended up doing a bunch of other stuff. We might as well do a little bit, continue that project. But all my pickaxes are... It's fine. There's a lot of skeletons. Why the heck are there all these skeletons? I guess I'd rather have skeletons than pokies. But, like, there's a bunch of them. That's weird. I don't feel like we usually have that many, do we? Huh. And there's a twomp, twomping around in the swamp. That's a biome I still haven't found in Cobblemon. I want a Goomy. I need a swamp. What's the... Oh, I want to find a Togepi and a Clefairy as well. And I haven't, so that's unfortunate. I feel like that should be good enough, right? Oh, we'll want the bucket. We'll have to remember to grab the bucket. Maybe when we're doing stuff that doesn't require brain power, maybe I'll be able to stay more on topic and figure out what I want to say. In conclusion, vis-a-vis Cobblemon. I've been talking about it a lot, and that's okay. I've enjoyed it. It's opened my eyes to the world of modded Minecraft. Like, who knows? Maybe we'll play an Animal Crossing. I don't actually know if there are any Animal Crossing Minecraft mods. If there are, then that might be okay. And who knows? Maybe there's other. It'd be funny if there was like an Ice Climbers one. What would that even look like? I don't know. I would love to see random like random people, random modders and game devs just make better, not better, but you know, like sequels, continuations of ideas that Nintendo hasn't really touched in earnest in like 30 or 40 years. I think that's kind of funny. That would be really funny. Kind of like how the fan devs made better Sonic games than the real devs. Like that's hilarious stuff. I don't know why it is. It is. It's funny. It's unfortunate. But I think some of it is, you know, people who love something are going to treat it with a lot of respect. And companies can only give so much respect, you know, to a property. And oftentimes, like, the way companies are, especially if they're publicly traded, or if, you know, if the hands exchange because of one reason or another, maybe the values change. Maybe a company that was all about making fun games starts thinking about how do we make the most profit from each game, you know? That's kind of an issue that's been plaguing the game industry. Like, ideologically, the biggest issues are basically like, I guess, late stage capitalism issues, like CEOs insisting, or even teams insisting on having practices in terms of game development that are potentially good for the company if they work out, but are really crappy for the consumers. You know, like loot boxes, in general, like season passes. Like things like that, where it's just, you know, you spend 50 or 60 bucks on a game, and then you have to spend 20 or 30 bucks more to get the full game. Like, that's garbage. That's dumb. Give me a full game, and then maybe I'll pay $10 or $20 for, like, additional content if I like the game. That's how it should be. I don't know. We live in weird times where games have to stay alive, quote unquote alive. I don't know, man. I grew up on a time where the video game industry was almost dead, okay? Like, I I love the NES. I also hate it so much. I hate a lot of the games. I play them. I'll play them. And I enjoy playing them. But I also hate them so much. Like, I love the original Pokemon games. I have really good memories with the original Pokemon games. But man, play Pokemon Red, Blue, and even Yellow. And Jesus Christ, you can feel the decades of quality, of slow incremental quality of life, like, being stripped away, completely laid bare. I don't know, it's wild. And I felt that way even after, like, Gold and Silver or Ruby and Sapphire. Like, it's a world of difference. But yeah, I wish game companies were about making good games. And we're all about, you know, not encouraging gamers to have a sense of completion or whatever by spending money, but having a sense of completion by actually completing a goddamn game. You know, like, is it so hard? Like, Konami, is it that hard? Capcom, Nintendo, Sony? Like, I don't know. I'm listing names. The worst ones are probably like the American ones, I think. But considering they're all getting bought up by like the same 3 companies and then getting closed immediately, like, it sucks. It's a really crappy situation. Unless you're an indie dev with a niche idea that's gonna pop up when somebody tweets about it on, or not tweets, but whatever, posts about it on social media. You know, I kind of miss Twitter. It was a weird place. But if you knew how to block and report and you know, curate your feed and like follow people you actually enjoy following, that you're actually interested in hearing from, like, it was pretty neat. I was very informed when I was getting all my news from Yahoo News and Twitter, the Twitter trending and the Reddit front page. And Jesus Christ. I hope you're all rolling your eyes, because I was not that informed. But I generally had a better idea of what was going on in the world than average people my age, so I don't know. I'd talk to someone twice my age and be like, oh yeah, you're pretty well informed for a kid. And it's like, I am 30. I am no kid. My parents had me at my age. I'm older than my parents when they had me. Wow. I'm older than my parents when they had their when they had my younger sister. Wow. I'm gonna die alone. But at least I played a lot of Cobblemon and Minecraft in general. I really do wish I had a way to record it. But the old iMacs aren't really friendly towards giving out their information. So I don't want to buy another Apple product. Don't make me buy another. To be fair though, I have seen on Amazon, and I say Amazon, I'm bringing Amazon up even though I've canceled all my pre-orders. But yeah, the new Mac Mini is like $900, like $100 off. And that's kind of neat. It's got 24 gigs of RAM, which isn't, you know, it's not like it's 96 like the Mac Studio. I don't have a Mac. My Mac Studio is only 64 gigs of RAM, okay? I'm just using it for recording videos. I'm not doing AI crap. If I'm playing around with AI, it's on my phone. It's on an app. I don't do stuff for profit. I'm just here to goof, you know? May not be here for a good time, but I'm here for a time. see if we can't get all the way to the other end of the thing. I don't know if we can. But we are going to use up all these pickaxes though, so that's good. And we're gonna have a little bit more. I hear a thing. Interesting. I don't know. I could buy a Mac Mini and use it as a console specifically to play modded Minecraft Java for views, for YouTube content. What a good use of money. To be fair though, like if I got AppleCare and well, not even with AppleCare, without AppleCare, like I'm pretty sure you get like a month or 3 months free of like whatever Apple's game platform is. That could be worth it, you know? If I had time, that could actually be something cool. I did not get to use that with my Mac Studio. And I wasn't gonna play games on it anyways. It's a dedicated recording machine. Wish it was a little better at recording, actually. Although I feel like it's just, the capture cards don't play well with it, I think. If I had a capture card that was set up for like OBS or maybe with a Mac, I don't know. If I understood every little thing, you get it set up exactly how I wanted it, that would be pretty cool. We're not there yet, we're just doing our best. Slowly improving the quality of videos, slowly. Slowly but surely. Yeah, maybe someday we will though. Especially if there's a bunch of really cool mods. If there's a bunch of cool Nintendo themed mods, or here's another thing I've always wanted to play see in Minecraft, but it's just never existed. I really just want a Bigfoot mob. That's what I want. I want a Sasquatch that like kind of like stalks you if you're near the woods. Like, I feel like there should be something creepy, something horror themed. And it's not like it explicitly tries to like hunt you down and destroy you, but it should like harass you a little bit, you know, like throw stuff at you like a rock. Makes weird hooping noises at night if you're out after dark in the woods. Or like does chest thumps or like smacks sticks together. You know, those kinds of noises that the people always talk about in the Bigfoot stories, you know. I like to listen to those. And then whenever I listen to a bunch of them, I end up being in a situation where I have to be outside at night by myself. And it's like, okay, I regret this completely. I don't believe Bigfoot exists, but I don't want to chance it. Why risk it, right? You only have one life. And it'd be really dumb to be, like, killed by an allegedly imaginary monster, you know? That'd be... Oh, is that insult to injury or cherry on the sundae? I don't know. It depends on your feelings, I guess. Look at that. Slowly but surely. Gathering up more netherrack. And that's all the pickaxes, right? Okay. We're gonna have to remember to grab more cobblestone for our little nether mining experience. Can you imagine if we mine this entire top layer and we're still not done with the project? Oof. So I think that's what we're gonna do, actually. I think we're just gonna split up things and we're gonna try to make some airships. And whenever we reach a stopping point, then we'll probably just mine netherrack. So it's not like we're just spending like 2 hours just yammering about whatever and then mining in the dark here. No, it'd only be 20 or 30 minutes. Hopefully. Hopefully we get some Can you imagine if next time the only thing we manage to get done is like the rear end of the ship or the front end? Or the bottom part? Man. That would be a thing, wouldn't it? To be fair, depending on how the designs are, we could have even more storage space. Since we're making ours so weird. Alright, so that's all the pickaxes. We are good to go then. We are out of here. Why am I holding my axe? I need my other axe. I need my sword. That's shaped like an axe. No, it's shaped like a hammer. I always think it's an axe, but it's a hammer. It's just weird because it's 2D. It's Mario themed. Mario wouldn't be seen with a sword. Be seen with a hammer. My tongue's starting to feel weird again. And that's no good. Alrighty. Well, that's not where I want to be. Something got me. Let me survive. I did not see that skeleton, I guess. Fortunate. Okay, we managed to survive. We did not lose our netherrack. Let's go to bed and survive some more and put our netherrack in the chest and call it a day. Good on us. We got stuff done, kind of. In between a lot of projects. That's fine. That's okay. That's how I usually am. In between a lot of projects. I don't really get anything done. That's not too bad, but it's also not good. It's not good for my self-esteem. Nor is it good for my pocketbook, I guess. My checkbook. We've got a lot of chests. Who knew? Who knew? Wowzer, wowzer, bo bowser. Look at all the... It's gonna take forever to fill this up. There you go. Kind of in the way. Okay. The small guys now? I can deal with you. Come on, come after me. One thing I will say I don't like about Cobblemon is that the way the Pokemon spawn, they can spawn in farms you have, even if you have, like, gates set up. Or not gates, but you know, fences and stuff. And some of them will ruin your farm stuff. They'll turn your tilled land into untilled land. That sucks. It's not like it happens very fast, and it's not like they do a lot of it, but it adds up over time. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about it. Also, I'm kind of not a fan of the whole, like the Pokemon are there, they don't really interact with you at all. Like, I'd kind of prefer it where, you know, the monsters, the collectible monsters are like a part of this world and can interact with you. I don't know. I feel like that's asking a lot from somebody doing a Pokemon mod, because there are so many Pokemon. If I was making a Cloud's in the way. If I was making a monster collecting voxel game, then I would definitely not have the definitely there wouldn't be a separate set of mobs. Like, there wouldn't be zombies and there wouldn't be skeletons. There would be just anything you can catch. All the monsters in it would be catchable. Well, it doesn't look just like a box anymore, so that's cool. Oh, we've got a long ways to go. And I still kind of feel like that might be a bit too tall. Like, I'm glad the whole thing is over the clouds, though. That's good. But that might be a bit too high. And maybe my feelings towards that will change when we, whenever it's fully developed. But we'll have to see. We will have to see on that one. Can I get a little closer? Just a little closer. Not really a flattering. It's pretty much about the same, I guess. It's still kind of just a flying loaf. Yeah. When we're close up, though, it's really hard to get a sense of scale, isn't it? And I guess the bad thing is, like, all these airships that are flying are gonna make everything below them dark. Although, honestly, considering that this is based off of, like, we're trying to make Bowser's Darklands, like, maybe that's a good thing. Like, maybe above the above the airship, just block out the sun, have it just get like gray wool and black wool and just have like make a fake sky out of wool and have it block out all the light. And have this entire netherrack area be dark. I don't know, could be worse. At the same time though, like, how bad is it really going to be when we have like lava and fire everywhere, you know? I feel like that's not gonna be that big of a deal. Honestly, if we're gonna end the game, we might as well end it on top of the ship we built. On top of the body of the ship. We don't have we don't have anything else. We just have like a basic body. And it's going to be a pain doing the underneath, isn't it? We're just gonna have to set up some good old dirt scaffolding. The way we used to back in the day. Yeah, look at that. We got a nice view. We'll have to be very careful not to, and I guess that's one thing, like, to change up how we do this. To make it a little harder to make it impossible to fall off. You'd have to really try to fall off. Right now, it's really easy. But once we have all the fencing and once we have all the other parts, it'll be really hard to fall off. Yep. I say, stepping off. Into the sunset. Yep. So, yeah. This was Mario Minecraft. I'm completely out of it. We made the body of a ship and mined netherrack. And also, we found a treasure chest, a treasure map we had locked away, and found the actual treasure. That was really cool. It was underneath our pirate ship all along. So, next time we will aim to have more of this done, and we will mine more netherrack. And who knows? Maybe we'll find another unintentional project to add in there. Who knows? And hopefully next time I have something more to talk about than just kind of mumbling about Cobblemon. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to play a lot more of it. If you want to play it up. If you're a Pixelmon stan, that's okay too. If you believe that you should only play the actual Pokemon games, that's also fine. I understand. We've all got our own priorities, right? We've all got our own things we want to do. I still think that mountain range would be a good place to make a flying Bowser castle, like from Paper Mario. It's not enough room to make one that has like a Peach castle on top, but you know. Definitely enough room. Oh, I mean, if you made it higher, I guess. You made it higher than everything you could, but I don't know. That's me getting distracted, and that's me thinking of another project that's gonna be way too painful. Yeah, it is kind of a nice view. I kind of enjoy being up here. Hopefully all this talk about modded Minecraft hasn't given you guys hopes that you'll see that from me anytime soon. I don't really want to spend money on another Apple product right now. Although I was thinking about it, and it's really hard not to think about it. I like spending money, and I like stuff. And I do think about having a computer that could actually run Minecraft really well. Would be really cool. Because my one iMac does it fine, it's just sometimes it has this weird issue where like it slows down randomly or like freezes randomly. And I don't know what the heck that's about, but yeah. If it does the same thing too long, it gets all funky. Like if I watch too many videos, like for hours, we're talking like over 5 hours of stuff. And it might not even be the length of stuff, it might just be the stopping. Like it gets so used to playing videos, or gets so used to just scrolling the internet, or gets so used to Minecraft that it doesn't want to do anything else. I don't know. It can't run out of RAM, right? It can't, like, run out of RAM for the day. That's not a feature. What if that was? What if there's a program that's hidden on this computer from its original owner, where it can only run for so much time? It's got a secret RAM counter. It throws away its own RAM as you use it. That would be bad. I mean, that would kind of neat, I guess. Like, if you're a jerk. Or a business trying to get people to like use less computers. I don't know. Yeah, someday I'd like to have a computer that doesn't require me to problem suit at least one thing. But that'll never happen. Or it would happen if I didn't need them to do random things constantly. If I was just scrolling the internet, that'd be fine. You could do that with a 2008. You could do that with a 2000 Mac. Not even an iMac. I mean, not anymore. I'm sure the internet no longer works on those puppies at all. Like, there were websites that stopped working completely on my 2009 iMac before it died. May it rest in peace. And may we someday have the will and the time, but mostly the will, to bring it back to life with a new motherboard. Hopefully that's the thing. Still sitting in a box somewhere. Oh well. Someday we'll have someday I'll just have like 18 Apple computers, of which only 2 or 3 of them I paid full price and bought them from Apple or whatever. All the other ones will be used. All doing very specific things. An odd number of them cannot communicate with the other ones. The majority can. Though some of them are really weird about it. Like the one iMac, the one that I was complaining about because it's got the RAM issue. Or whatever, it's got the whatever issue. I don't know what it is. But it's been doing this thing where if I try to use AirDrop to AirDrop files from one of the other ones, it'll like ping the last thing I AirDrop to it, and it'll do it like multiple times, and then it will cancel whatever I tried to AirDrop to it, like the new one. It's really frustrating. And I don't know why it's doing that. It started doing that recently. At first I thought it was just because I was playing Cobblemon while trying to AirDrop stuff, and it's like, no. It doesn't do that. I don't know. I have no idea why it does stuff. It's a problem child, iMac. It may be haunted. But I did get I got my money out of it. I always do. I always get my money out of these stupid computers. It's always sad when they eventually break, but, you know, at least with the iMacs, I got my money out of them. A combined total of what? $600 for 2 iMacs? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Well, I guess it's... How much did I spend on the 2011? Yeah, about like $1,000 for like 3 of them. That's not too bad. I got hours of recording. I got thousands of hours of recording and thousands of hours of editing. And hours and hours and hours of uploading. Hooray. So yeah, that was a long rant. That was a bit longer than I wanted to. I wanted this to be a pretty cut and dry, like, sorry guys, I rambled. Next time maybe I'll have a cohesive story about Cobblemon to talk about. But no, we ended up complaining about going on a rant about Apple computers. I do it because I do it because I use my iMac so much where I love them because I need them, but I also hate them because, like, why do you have the weirdest issues? Why do you choose to have issues that I can't fix and that I don't understand why you're having them? I don't know. I'm personifying my iMacs, aren't I? But they're my business partners. They're my buddies. Why wouldn't I? Let's get some torches. If I'm gonna be goofing about, I'm honestly, you know, I shouldn't say this, but I'm honestly surprised we haven't fallen off while I was ranting about Apple computers. That would be very on point for me. Very, very on point. But yeah, we have kind of wandered about this boat body as much as I'm able to. My mouth is uncomfortably dry and my tongue doesn't feel right in my mouth. And I'm going to probably check on one of my computers and see if it's going to run a little bit normal. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be too normal, just as long as it doesn't do that weird airdrop thing. That's fine. It's fine if it's a little slow for the rest of the night. I'm going to bed after this. It's fine. It's not even going to be the one editing or uploading. It's just there for moral support. We're gonna be watching a lot of Disney Plus. Yep. I got through some shows that I've watched a million years ago, and I'm gonna keep watching shows that I watched a million years ago. Or I'm going to try to, and I'm going to be like, nope, kid me like this, I don't. I'm an adult. Sorry, Darkwing Duck. Sorry, Bonkers and DuckTales, original version. I don't know, I tried watching Bonkers, and I just couldn't get into it. Maybe I just wasn't in the right mood. I hope I don't feel that way about DuckTales and Darkwing Duck. I really do enjoy the Duck series. Or I did as a kid, so we'll see. We'll see if I still enjoy Darkwing Duck and DuckTales. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave you guys. Trying not to be a mindless consumer while also being a mindless consumer. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff to experience in this world. And I'm trying not to be like, and that's why you just do whatever you want, because who cares about the future and who cares about what's going on in the world, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like, can I really excuse myself if I'm not willing to take a stand for something I believe in that doesn't really require much other than not spending money, you know? That's not a big sacrifice. It's not like it's food. It's not like it's medical care. And I don't spend that much money on one, and I spend a decent amount on the other. I like food. I wish I had a nice loaf of Italian bread right now. Or, you know, like a nice baguette. I'd appreciate a loaf of sourdough. Like, I like bread. It's a good snack. It shouldn't be a meal, but it's a nice snack. can be a nice part of a meal, but not an entire meal. And that's my rant about consumerism and bread. Okay, we gotta be done wandering about. I really just wanted to get a nice good view though, but I'm also kind of okay, we're gonna watch the sunrise. We're gonna call it goodsies. We're gonna watch the sunrise. See the colors change. And then we'll call it goodsies, because we've been wandering up here for like, what, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? It's been a while. I feel like it's been a little too long for a for an end of video rant. Did you see that swamp disappear? In the lower left corner? And that little tendril of netherrack? Look at that sunrise. It's a beautiful thing. Honestly, we should have gotten rid of the HUD. But you know me, I'd forget to bring it back, and then I'd wonder like, where's all the stuff that tells me how to do stuff? I think that's another thing I dislike about Cobblemon is how some of the controls are a little weird. And also like having monsters is a pain. Like there's Pokemon that only come out at night. And that's where the zombies and creepers and the skeletons are. I'm not playing on peaceful. I'm an idiot. I'm struggling. I missed out on a Lunatone because a skeleton kept harassing me. And then after I finished dealing with him, a bunch of zombies came out of nowhere and harassed me even more. And then when I finally got done with them, it was already morning and the Lunatone was gone. I did manage to catch a Delibird though, that was cool. I threw a great ball at it and it just zoink caught. Look at that sunrise, look at those colors. Look at what we've done to this world. Gaze upon our destructive building. And look at that sunrise. Weird. Very weird. Okay. That's where I'm gonna leave you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for thank you for paying attention through all this stuff. I've been all over the place, but always kind of circling back and never really talking about the thing I want to talk about, I think. So I'll see you guys. We shouldn't be staring at the sun, actually. It's getting a little bright. Or, I don't know, it's on a screen, it's fine. It's not like you're gonna get blinded. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. We will continue working on airships, we will continue gathering netherrack, and hopefully we manage to get some projects done. Although at this point, they're kind of the same project, aren't they? They're a part of the Bowser Darkland initiative. Maybe if we decide on a good material, and if we have enough of said material, we might make a castle for Bowser. Maybe. I don't know. That might be overkill. Because I feel like if we make a Bowser style castle, we gotta make a Peach one, and that's gonna be a pain. I don't want to make a Peach castle. So that's where I'll leave off. Thank you for watching once again. Let's try to keep in mind how much time we've spent on projects. Let's not bite off more than we can chew. Let's do what we can. And most importantly, I don't know what I was gonna say. I've got like simple flips. Brush your teeth in my head for some reason. It's like, no, we don't have to steal his. Take a bath. Wash your hands. I have hot water again, finally, after like 3 or 4 weeks. I am taking a bath whenever I can, and it is nice. The water is a little hotter than I'm used to because we have a new water heater. And that's really cool. It's also not that cool because the water is like very hot. It is painfully hot. We are going from one extreme of painfully cold, causing like brain freeze when you wash your hair, to painfully hot. So that sucks. But I'd rather have a hot bath than a cold bath, so And that's where I'll leave you. I like the amenities of the future. I want to see more of them. I want more amenities. Become people who add amenities to other people's lives. Let us live lives of, even if we can't have lives of luxury, let's have lives of convenience. I don't think that sounded good. Okay. That means I need to go to bed because my brain is mush. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.